In today's video, I'm going to be talking about one of the episodes of the Penguins of Madagascar series called Dr. Blowhole's Revenge. Now, this is actually one or the only episode of the Penguins that is in 11 minutes. So, this is going to be interesting, but not just because of the timing. This is actually a really good episode, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Okay, so the episode begins with the penguins disguise themselves as a cactus, or, well, in a cactus disguise, as they're going to find this Dr. Blowhole, which is later revealed to be a dolphin. So anyway, the penguins end up in this shack, and then once they go inside, the shack falls through the ground, going into Dr. Blowhole's secret lair. And there, we meet Dr. Blowhole, who is a dolphin, as I said before. Now, it's actually never revealed for some strange reason, why, well, how the penguins met him, and just, yeah, there's a lot of plot holes in the show, so, yeah, I really don't understand why they didn't explain more. I mean, it would have been interesting to find out what Dr. Blowhole's got against the penguins and how they met and all. I think that really would have been interesting. But anyway, so the penguins stop Dr. Blowhole, obviously, and once they get back to the zoo, Private is telling the other animals about their adventure, and none of them believe him. Now Julian, who overhears, he gets the idea in his head that he would make a great spy, and Skipper tells him that there's no way that he could ever stop a guy like Blowhole. And then later, Julian is still not convinced. He thinks he would make a great spy, but that's when one of his friends, Mort, comes up to him wrapped in seaweed. And Julian's like, "What is this stuff all over you?" And the Dr. Blowhole's minions, which are these lobsters, capture Julian. And then the penguins find out about this, and they go save Julian. And then once they do, it's actually revealed that Julian actually works for Dr. Blowhole now, which was, I'm sure, very, very surprising to the penguins. I don't even know if Skipper would have, seen that coming, but anyway. So yeah, Dr. Blowhole captures the penguins, and Mort, who's worried about Julian, he goes to rescue him, and Mort, by accident you might say, frees the penguins, and they fight Blowhole's lobsters, and Blowhole's plan was to melt the Arctic so it would flood the whole world, to get back at the people for what happened to him, which is, there was one episode where it revealed something about, in fact, I think it was mentioned in this one and another episode, about he was like jumping through these hoops, like these fiery hoops, and there was an accident, which that's why he has a robotic eye. So yeah, but anyway, so he wanted to get back at the people for what happened to him, and thanks to the penguins, well, actually Julian, because Julian actually decides that he doesn't want to be a bad guy anymore. So he says that he's a spy, and he stops Blowhole's plan. So actually Julian saves the day. But then Julian tells the other animals at the zoo about what happened, and they don't believe him either. But anyway, this is a really good episode. I like that it's longer. I kind of wish all the episodes had been this long, or maybe not quite as long, but thereabout. I definitely think that some episodes, like The Falcon and the Snow Job, which I've talked about that episode before, but I really think that that episode definitely would have been better if it was longer and if the plot was obviously different, but anyway. These are both really good episodes. And something else that I thought was pretty funny is Dr. Blowhole is he's actually kind of like Kowalski in a way. He's like this, well, not exactly like a mad scientist. He has this really high-tech stuff. And I read on his trivia that he actually likes to show it off, which makes Kowalski jealous. And there's actually a couple parts in this episode where Kowalski is saying, why do bad guys always get the good stuff? And one time when he says that he's banging his head on the wall of the penguin's habitat, and I don't know why Kowalski is so funny when he's mad. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but anyway. So yes, this is a really good episode, and I'm glad, again, that it's longer. I would also like to mention real quick that once Blowhole captures Julian, in fact, the reason that he even captures Julian in the first place is because he thinks that Skipper and him are best friends, and there we are again, hinting that Skipper and Julian could be friends. And this was actually hinted in another episode called Best Foes, and I think it was actually hinted in a few other episodes, but especially in this one and that one. But again, Julian and Skipper never became friends. At least, not really, just, I don't know. So yeah, another opportunity for them to be friends. In fact, Julian even asked Skipper if he could be his best friend, and just, oh boy. So yeah, but anyway, so if you like this video, make sure you hit like, and I plan on reviewing or talking about some of the other episodes from the Penguins, so stay tuned for those, and